morning, boy. You better say that. Good morning, y'all. Happy Monday. Hey, before we go further, don't forget to like this video, share this video, comment respectfully, and subscribe. Follow me on IG, Periscope, Twitter, Spreaker, and support me on Patreon and NAROB on YouTube. If you see the picture of the sea bead bangles that I do, I call them my swan bangles. In the box, hit the link below to be subscribed to my Instagram so you can do more inquiries there about them, right? They're really pretty. They're really pretty. And I'll tell the story about the swan later. I've said it before on my on my Periscope before, you know. Some swan means metamorphosis, right? So anyway, guys, let's talk about Real Housewives of Atlanta. This was a pretty good one, right? Pretty good. I was pretty much, what am I doing on this line, child? Get off this line. But this was a pretty good episode. I was impressed, okay? Because, you know, I wasn't too moved to do anything last week about them, but let's talk about it today. But let me get two pieces of shade out of the way that I want to know. Did anybody catch this? First one is when Kim went running over to Portia house, you know, her only friend on the show because won't nobody else tape with her. Portia said exactly, well, why would she talk about your injured son or your whole daughter? And it was silent. Like the producers was looking around at each other like, is Kim so stupid that she didn't catch that? Because, you know, Kim was explaining herself and talking about how she almost, I guess she said, leaped on Kenya and was like, you know, explaining herself because she said that Kim said something about her daughter and then said something about her son. I didn't hear her say anything about the son. If they did say something about it, it must have been edited out because I didn't hear it. So in Portia reiterated or regurgitated what Kim was saying. She said, why would she say something about your injured son or your whole daughter? Nothing. Birds. Like, why didn't they do the cricket sound? I don't get that. I missed it. But, you know, I don't even think Portia meant any shade behind it. I think she was just talking out the side of her neck like she always does, right? So the next piece of shade, then I'm like, did anybody catch this? When Marlo was in Nene's closet, Marlo had said to Nene, now, you know, I could talk to somebody else, right? I could pass somebody else the butter. You know, I can, you know, stand next to somebody. Whatever her words were, she was throwing shade at Nene, basically saying, Nene, we both know you Patty. You both know we both know that if somebody's considered to be your friend, then they can't be friends with nobody else. Did anybody catch that? Speaking of Marlo again, Marlo, what was up with that wig? Was it pulled too far back? Like, what? I know your forehead ain't that big, girl. I know it's not that big. And if it is, you should always wear a bang. Always, baby. We all have our, you know, situations here. Listen, so as my hair get long enough, I'm going to do my little swoop on the side so I can cover up this left eye. But it ain't long enough yet. Daggone it. Or if I'm going to get surgery to get that muscle fixed in it because, you know, my wife is like, no more surgeries, because she know, or I go into the plastic surgeon and I get some mess taken care of, but she like, no more surgeries, no, because I'm like, baby, I want to get these titties done. She like, no more surgeries, no. Girl, bang, I'm going to take out a life insurance policy, you going to be okay. So, yeah, did y'all catch that? Because I'm like, Marlo. And then, wait a minute, y'all. I heard that down in Atlanta, they be wearing them daggone lingerie out in public like it's fashion. Okay? What in the world? I mean, I guess if your body is real sexy, I guess you can do that. Marlo does have a nice body, but I told y'all that Marlo, I don't think she is stealing. Everybody be talking about that Marlo be stealing the clothes herself. I don't think she's stealing the clothes herself. I think she got Peaches. You know, Peaches. Everybody got a Peaches on the block. to steal them for her. Now, she might be, doing some credit card fraud. She might be doing that, when she be going getting these mess. Like, I think she tricking. I 100% believe that she is tricking and she an escort. And by the way, let me tell you something. The reason why I think Marlo is not on the show is because Bravo know her ass be boosting or be affiliated with a whole bunch of schemes, scams, and frauds. See, Bravo is not. They'll have some scheming and scamming and some frauding going on, but only on the rich white people level, like white collar stuff. They don't want to be associated with the regular people kind of stuff, stealing credit cards type stuff. They don't want to be associated with that. So Bravo associate themselves with the white woman schemes and scams and frauds, but not with the credit card theft and, check writing fraud and stuff like that. That's on, that's Marlo level, That's Marlo level. But what I would think would be a good thing for Marlo to do so she could get more action on the show, Marlo could just come out and be like, I'm an escort. That's what I do. I am a 97-year-old escort. I've been selling this vagina for 30-something years, and that's how I make my money, and that's how I get the fashions. Okay? That's what she need to do. That's a good storyline. I mean, heck, if Sheree can come out and say that she in love with a man that's locked up, why not? Speaking of Sheree, I told y'all ninjas, I showed y'all in a video like 2 or 3, like a month or 2 back, something like that. I said, that's that Tyrone. My naysayer Charlie has said, Nay, do you think it's that Tyrone from this particular episode, blah, blah, blah. Charlie, thank you, baby. But I showed y'all that in that video that I did. And sure as hell, it was him. Because didn't they show it that when that Nene and Sheree had that little, riff or whatever between them two, didn't they show Tyrone? That little piece that I showed? I told y'all, ninjas. I told y'all. Now, I'm going to go to Sheree. Now, okay, I don't quite understand why Sheree had on her little sweatsuit and whatever. Why would you do that, Sheree? Because them girls going to come hard, have on their heels and all that other stuff. Why would you do that or be so opposite of them? Now, granted, I will admit, when you have them cornrows in your hair, it's not so much you can do with your wardrobe. You have to be like real, I don't know what to say, but you have to be real, like, savvy with how you dress those up, considering that particular type of hairstyle. She could have maybe wore something really, really plain and put some heels on, like, just plain dress, not nothing spectacular, because those African braids, I don't even want to call them African, because when I see them braids, all I think about is Thelma from Good Time when she was with eBay, and she rocked them funky joints. You hear me? But she could have just put on something. I don't care what, a sexy jean dress and some heels or something. But for you to be wearing a sweatsuit, girl, and all them girls got on them heels and stuff, chow bang, bang. So, yeah, I think Sheree's peaches solidified for the next couple of seasons, right? And when I seen Cairo toggle between looking goofy and sexy. Goofy and sexy. I don't know what to say about Cairo. What y'all think about him? I mean, he is over 18. I can talk about the little boy being attractive. He over 18, god damn it. Okay, so now let's talk about Portia. Now I see the reason why she's still on the friggin' show. She's still on the friggin' show because they need somebody to fight with Nene. And I guess Kenya tired of fighting with her. Candy don't want to fight with her no more. And talking about Candy right quick. Candy, is Candy the centerpiece, y'all? Because they real shady how they do things, how they doing it. Like, I can't tell who's the centerpiece, whether it's Nene or Candy. Y'all let me know who's the center peach. Okay? Let me know. But if Candy keep being dry the way she is this season, I'm seeing them move her to the left. Okay? And then Nene taking that center peach spot. But Portia, I'm so confused with her because I'm like, I really don't understand why you so mad at Nene for. What you so mad for? Yeah, Nene is a trip. Yeah, Nene done said what she said, but the fact of the matter is this. I agree wholeheartedly at the fact that they need to get rid of freaking Freck. I agree with that. And I don't know if Nene said that on Watch What Happens Live before or after the scandal came out about, the sex dungeon, which is absolutely ludicrous. Portia, are you that stupid? Are you that stupid? Why would you? When Phaedra said that to you, why didn't you just say, why would they have to drag me in a sex dungeon? I was going to kiss Candy in the mouth regardless. Like, why would you even make that a big deal? Child, bang. I'd have been like, girl, bang. I ain't think about no daggone Candy. I tried to kiss her in the mouth. She didn't want it. Shoot. So why is she even worried about dragging me to a sex dungeon? You see what I'm saying? Like, that was just stupid. Portia's she's just dumb. She just do dumb stuff. And I believe that sometimes she be being dumb on purpose, but some of her stuff, I just be like, girl, bang, bang. So, anyway, when I was saying about Portia, what I feel about Portia, I don't believe that Phaedra should be fired. She should not be fired. And if she was to be fired, then Portia need to be fired with her. If you want to keep Portia, then you should have kept Phaedra. I don't get it. I don't understand why there's a problem with Portia and why she's so freaking angry. What are you angry about? Why do you have an attitude with anybody? Nobody's taping with you. The only person that's taping with you is Kim and maybe Sheree, but she'll tape with a dead dog. And then they need you to argue with Nene. Girl, your peach is rottening. It's rotten. Girl. Portia, I'm sorry, she should be gone. If Phaedra's gone, then Portia should be gone. Daggone it. Okay, so what I want to say about Kim, is it me? Is it me? But is Corey like her, is Corey her bodyguard or something? Because have y'all noticed that whenever Kim is in a scene, remember the last scene before she quit? Corey was sitting out there in the car. Like, you know what that relationship remind me of? A Cancer and a Virgo. Or a Cancer and anybody. Because Cancers don't want space from their relationship. They don't believe in space. I'm like, why is he sitting in the car? Is Corey a Cancer? Because I'm just like, what the hell? Where did Corey come from? And then he goes in Portia's house, but you didn't go in Nene's house? Well, probably because he wasn't dressed appropriately with them old ass baggy jeans on, looking a hot friggin' 1997 mess. Child. Bang. But is it just me? But is Corey like her bodyguard? Does she pay him to like hang around or something? Or you would think that Kim is a Cancer. You really would think that, because it's close as she have her family to her. And I told y'all, Cancers don't really know that it's inappropriate to have like your friends. Like, it could be a girls' night out and a Cancer bring their daughter with them. Or, the boyfriend will be waiting out in the car. Something like that. That's the type of stuff that Cancers do. Because they want to keep their family so close to them at all times. And it's not really that necessary. But something's weird about that. Like, really, like, Corey, what's going on? Because I don't think you're getting paid to be in a shot. I don't know. But he want to make sure don't nothing mess with his money, since she the breadwinner of the family now. Okay, so I want to end with this one. I was watching Funky Dineva this morning, and he said something that I thought rang true. I really do believe that whatever is going on with Kenya and her family, that it was some kind of crime involved. Because for the mother to not want to see the daughter or associate with the daughter at all, and for the father's side to have raised Kenya, I believe that it was something not right. Either, I can't really put my finger on it, but Funky Dineva was like, it's just strange for the paternal side to raise the daughter, and for the mother, the maternal side, not to really want to have anything to do with the child. That's strange, because like he was saying, that normally an aunt or the grandmother or somebody on the maternal side would take the baby if the mother doesn't want the baby. That's normally what happens. But this is strange, you know? And like he was saying, that if they keep bringing this up and talking about this, because Kenya's grandmother, the one who raised her on the paternal side, passed. But if they keep talking about this, something's going to come out. And it's going to make her even more the victim, because my heart went out to her, you know, for her to lose her grandmothers. Because to be quite honest, like I told you guys, my mother was very young. Both my parents was very young when they had me. So luckily, both my grandmothers were good friends. So it wasn't really a problem, you know, for them to assist in raising me. But my heart went out to Kenya when her grandmother died, because I have no maternal or matriarch anymore. None. All my matriarchs had passed. So my heart went out to her. But getting back to what I'm saying about the maternal side, and it's strange to me how that Aunt Lori really and truly supports the mother in her decision not to see Kenya. That's why I'm saying something's not up with, something's not quite right with that Kenya family situation. And if they keep talking about it, it's going to come out in the wash. Now, happy Monday, guys. Again, don't forget to like this video, share this video, comment respectfully, and subscribe. Now, remember this, the same people you meet on the way up are the same people you meet on the way down. Naysayers, my patron loves. Have a good one. Deuce.